Let's go to Tori, who's on the line in Seattle, Washington. Tori, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. It's an honor to be talking to you today.
It's my honor. How can I help?
Hey, so I feel like I've been listening to your show and I'm working within the intersection of passion and talent, but I'm young and sometimes something feels off. So I'm wondering if I need a career change or if maybe I'm kind of experiencing peaks and valleys.
Oh, very interesting. I love this question. So you're confident that you're using your top talents and you're confident that you're doing something that you love, correct?
For the most part.
What are you? Okay, but what are you not? When you say for the most part, I don't need you to break it all down, but what's the part that you're not sure about?
I'll put it to you this way. I'm a very creative mind, but I'm working in accounting.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Okay, so I don't think you're in your sweet spot, Tori. I think you're probably good at what you're clearly you're functional to the point of you're probably good at what you do, correct?
I love it. I really do like the cleanness of accounting and that, but it's really, really hard to tie the two together sometimes.
Oh. So what's the creative part? Tell me how you're best being creative.
So we're working in an age where there's a lot of data that's available to us, and in the world of accounting, it's very archaic, and so there's a lot of opportunity now to make things faster, more efficient, to save the company money, and that's where I thrive. So my greatest talent is coming up with solutions to complex problems. And using creativity to make things more efficient. And I do like accounting, but my passion, I feel like, is, sharing my knowledge to help and teach and making meaningful impact on people's work and lives.
Interesting. So I think, so I could see how you're confused because you confused me for a second. But now I'm starting to see it. So you know what it is? You can actually be a creative problem solver. Creativity, a creative mind doesn't always mean that you're looking for a piece of art every time you're driving down the interstate. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think what's interesting, you know your top talents, and you said it's really creative solutions to problems. I think accounting, what something's off for you is I think you're getting a little bit bored with the day-to-day accounting. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, but you love how clean accounting is because what you like is solving, it's a problem for you. It's a formula. Okay, we got to put these numbers in here and we clean it up. The spreadsheet's clean. The budget statement is clean. The balance sheet is clean. You like all that, but what you really love is taking that analytical side of you and then coming up with a creative solution after you've analyzed this. You've got this combination of analytical and creative thinking, and that's what makes you a good problem solver. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, and that's what makes the days just fly by.
Exactly.
What I love doing.
So you need different problems to solve. I think I just think you're doing the right thing, the type of thing, but I don't think the day-to-day function is the right function for you. So that's what you mean by something's off. You're generally in the right space. But I think for you, you've solved that, and now you need a new challenge. And so I think it's as simply as you moving out of accounting and you start getting into more processes and being involved in back-end process problems. I don't know if it is in operations. I don't know if it's in data analytics, and then you're reporting and presenting this to multiple teams. I don't know what that is, but it could be a variety of things. And here's the point. In the sweet spot, there are multiple roles that you can fill. It's not a one silver bullet. This is your job for the rest of your life, and you don't do anything else. No. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I would be coaching basketball, and I'd have a whistle and a clipboard. That's what I'd be doing. Because it's in the same sweet spot. I'm using my talent of being able to analyze and communicate and teach, and then for me, it's about improvement. Like at the end of the day, the improvement of a person, the maximization of someone's potential is where I get my juice. So I could do that as a teacher. I could do it as a college professor. I could do it a lot of different ways, and so could you. So I think, Tori, you have to identify what would be the role or multiple roles that would make the day fly by, because you know what they are. And I think you just put them on a list and go, how do I step into that? You tracking with me?
Mm-hmm. And would you think that maybe informational interviews with places that seem like that kind of fit would be good for me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And beyond that, again, do what I told you to do and create a list of what you think are some attractive roles, and then go find some people in Seattle, okay, who are in roles like that, and have coffee with them. I mean, I cannot overemphasize enough the role of sitting down and hanging out with somebody who's doing what you might want to do or is doing what you want to do, and ask them about their role. What are the good parts, the bad parts? What are the qualifications? What's it like on a day-to-day rhythm? These kind of things are going to do two things for you. They give me clarity, and then they give me confirmation. And so, Tori, you're on your way. You're sharp. You're really close. I just think you're bored. I don't think you're necessarily out of the sweet spot. I think you've accomplished what you can, and you're not challenged. And so you've created your own limit in this current role. But I think it's a new role for you. And ideally something that has a constant flow of problems and opportunities for you to solve, and then maybe teach others to solve them. Don't lose sight of the fact that maybe the ultimate step up the ladder for you is one day where you're training people to do what you do. I heard that come out, and I think you like that. And again, that's your love of process and the neatness of, hey, this is a way of thinking, and this is a way of acting, and the thinking and the acting can produce these results. I think you really like that. That's a lot of linear thinking. So go that direction. I think you're really, really close.